Hello, I am Secret MC Shaman, and this is Skyblock Island! Welcome to episode 2 of my Skyblock Island adventure. You can watch new episodes of my Skyblock Island Challenge Monday through Friday here on YouTube, along with edited highlights and uploads from my live streams. If you'd like to watch my live streams, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Check out the description below for more information. And if you'd like to play this version of Skyblock, you can find it in the Minecraft Marketplace as Skyblock Island, which I also have in the description along with links to Twitch, Facebook, and my email for any questions. No more gilding the lily. Let's get going with the episode. So, last time we made this great big half slab platform, and then we laid down a few channels so that we could create a cobblestone generator. But anybody want to take a real quick guess on the mistake that I made? I don't know. I'll give you time. Just look around and figure out what exactly it was that I goofed on. And then put it in the comments below. I want to see how many people actually get it right. Unfortunately, it's a doozy. I have a feeling that we'll be able to rectify it at some point, but for now, it's going to put me a little bit behind on trying to collect certain things. But it's okay. The goal for this episode is to start making a mob farm. And to do that, we're going to need lots and lots and lots of cobblestone. We need to extend our base a little bit more, and we need to build a bridge out to a totally separate area so that the mobs are at least, I think 28 blocks is generally considered where mobs will spawn in from your spawn location, or at least the area that you're working from. So we'll do a mob farm that's worked for me in the past, but it's been a long time. Let's get the oak leaf down quick, and we need to get those out of here. But I'm going to need more half slabs because I am not walking on air in any way, shape, or form to get those. Now, I do know that there's going to be a lot of boring cobblestone collecting. It might be fun for me playing it. It's not going to be a joy for you watching it, unless you want to count how many cobblestones end up in the lava instead of in my inventory. So we're going to cut right here and be right back. I didn't go hog wild, but you didn't want to see me collect 50 plus pieces of cobblestone, but you get to watch me lay down a whole bunch of half slabs. Looks like we had one that ended up underneath somehow. Maybe it was the position of where I was standing or something. That could play to our benefit later on down the road. Because one of the problems with where I'm placing these right now is the half slab is the top of the cobblestone block instead of the bottom of it. Mobs don't spawn on the bottom half of a slab, but they will spawn in on the top half. So I'm going to have to figure out how to drop this entire platform either down a half step, or we're going to have to light the daylights out of it. Because as soon as I leave this area and go at least 28 blocks away, we're going to have a googly farm galore. One that I particularly don't want. Oh, almost lost that one. We'll get all these out of the way so we're not bunking our heads. Looks like I need to go out at least another set to get the rest of these. I mean, might as well indulge my OCD issues and complete that the best we possibly can. And then we'll go out another full set. That way, if they decide to bounce off to the side like they like to do, we're not going to lose any more than necessary. Alright, there's a whole bunch of pillars, and honestly, I don't even know which one to go to first. This is my first time playing this variation of Skyblock Island. So we'll figure it out. Gotta look for center. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that should put us at 6 for the center. And then 1 on each side. And that gives us a nice half slab. Oh, that one ended up at the bottom too. And we'll get some more cobble. We're not going to get as much as we did last time, but I do want to get 28-ish blocks away if we can possibly help it. At some point, we will build a platform out and start building our base house. Something that gives us a little bit of protection, and I've got an idea in mind. Unfortunately, all we have to work with are oak planks like the old days. So it's not going to be an extremely exciting looking house. That didn't work. What I'm trying to do is set this up so I'm losing less cobblestone to the lava. And at some point we'll go around it so that I don't fall into the lava and get myself all burnt up. Now, something I have noticed, and I'm not sure what's going on because I've taken a look at the configurations and the settings for this world, but my health is staying up, which is great, but my food consumption is not going down. With all the work and digging and everything that I've done, I would have expected my health bar or my food bar to have gone down already, and I'm not sure why. I probably shouldn't be complaining about it, but yeah, I kind of want to do this in legitimate survival mode, which forces me to have to eat and all that other stuff. I'm wondering if part of it isn't because there's like a timer on it, getting you to a certain point before your hunger does kick in, because it takes a while to start getting a food source and renewable items like wheat. Apples are not a guarantee. It's going to be a while before I see any livestock. You saw a notification pop up there. That's one of my followers, and I follow him on Twitch. Go check him out. He does a lot of different things between playing Minecraft and I think he's working on Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. He doesn't talk or anything. He just plays the game. Let's take these out of here and take advantage of the water source that we have. We've got at least a couple of pieces of wheat seed or grass seed, however you want to put it. So we could start getting a wheat farm going. And we only need 3 wheats to begin with. Oh, I just lost a piece of cobble. And since you only need 1 block in the center and you can build out 4 one way or 4 in each direction, and have a relatively large dirt plot, it shouldn't take us much time whatsoever to get what we need out of it. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickle in the throat. And grab our seeds. All right, they're already hydrated. We can plant those. That's a good step in the right direction. And knock on wood, we haven't fallen off yet. Sure, it's a matter of time, but I love Minecraft physics. Sure, they're suspended in the air. Who cares? We're just gonna, place a furnace right next to it. No supports, no anything. We're just going to place it there. It's only a matter of time before a gypsy tree shows up. And there's part of me, especially right now, because we are so limited on blocks that we can use, that I would be excited for a gypsy tree, but at the same time, they are so annoying to try to get every single log out of them so that the leaves will despawn. And unfortunately, in a situation like this, you want the leaves to despawn as naturally as possible without interference. Otherwise, you don't get the max amount of drops out of them. On to more cobblestone again. I'm not going to cut this one. We're not going to get a whole lot of cobblestone this time around. Just enough to get that bridge out a little farther from our base. And I kind of wish we had more wood for this, but cobblestone's probably better since it is more creeper proof than wood would be. And we got some torches. Like I said, because our platform half slabs are set at the top level of where a full block would be, it's rife with the possibilities for creepers, zombies, skeletons. Skeletons are the worst in this. They're worse than creepers, because creepers you can usually run, knock them pretty hard, and get them off the edge. But skeletons with those bows, they can do damage and then some. I'm hoping beyond hope we don't have any rogue skeletons showing up while I'm on this platform and have nowhere to run. "26 cobblestone. Yeah ha ha ha." Yep, I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up with Sesame Street. That was a poor imitation of the count, but it was the first thing that popped in mind going through and just counting all of these cobblestone. So mundane. But I'm not cutting this one out. We'll just fight our way through it. I'm not 100% sure above and beyond right now that I want to establish a mob farm. I want to extend the base out to where I can have a house to do all my crafting and be able to sleep in, all that good stuff. And getting out to those pillars that are hanging in the distance. I'm not 100% sure where I want this series to go yet. I know I want to do some decorative building and create some really cool structures. Obviously, defeat the Ender Dragon. I'm very interested in finding out if, with all the new updates, if we can get into End Cities and get ourselves elytras. Seeing that this is Skyblock, I could see that going very wrong very quick. Working your butt off to get an elytra and then not landing correctly, missing the platform, and then just right down into the void you go. That would be heartbreaking. We're going to take a quick risk here. I know that I should probably put some torches up, but I just want a few more pieces of cobble and a few more half slabs of cobble to get that platform all set up. So here we're going to put the base. It has been a really, really long time since I've built one of these. I used to play SkyFactory on Java for the longest time. And had a series going with that back in the day. I think Sunday and Craner had done their version. Sunday, his stuff was amazing. I loved Sunday and Craner together. Being Gen X, I grew up with comedians like Martin and Lewis, Red Skeleton, a whole bunch of really, really funny people. But I do like the Martin and Lawrence routines. If you've never seen them before and, you're a young person who's been spoiled by YouTube and having hot and cold running videos 24/7, go check out people like Martin Lewis, again, Red Skeleton. Man, there's just so many. Check out Laugh-In. They had a lot of really, really funny people. And that was even before, I think they were before the days of Saturday Night Live. And it's really interesting, the stuff that they got away with talking about. I'm personally going to be excited when we have something other than dirt, oak, and cobblestone to work with. Heck, I'd love a pair of shears right now, just so I could collect the leaves. But I think we're still quite a ways off of getting that. I think this is right. It kind of doesn't feel right. And I'm out of cobble again. Come on, place. Why are you not placing? What am I doing wrong? Here we go. So ultimately what I need to do is I need to come out a full set of blocks and I need to create an overhang with a half slab space that I can get into and hopefully hit the mobs as they spawn in. And then I can collect their goodies. And I know I had it figured out at one point, but I'm not 100% confident that this is going to be the most efficient method. But trial and error, that's one of the really cool things about Minecraft. But at this point, we've got the end of this episode today. Please remember to hit the like button to help me along on my journey to become a content creator, and click the subscribe button so you won't miss out on future content when it comes out. From the deepest depths of my heart, I wish you and your family a good day, a good night, and all the wishes in the world. Bye!